What is going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, back again in my favorite city, Jersey City, and this time I'm gonna focus on exploring the west side area of Jersey City. You know, it's a neighborhood that I've passed by, but I don't know really much about. I think it's pretty much residential. It is also home to Lincoln Park, which I made a video over there like last year. So yeah, they got a main avenue that's called West Side Avenue, Community Park. JFK Boulevard passes by there, but I'm gonna take you guys with me, so join me. So this is the Journal Square area. First thing is first is I'm gonna make it to Bergen Avenue and make a left. I'm gonna pass McGinley Square, and then I think once I reach Fairview Avenue, that should be the beginning of West Side Avenue. So I'll make a detour between one of those streets and start digging deep inside the neighborhood. So I made it to Bergen Avenue. So I'm kind of in the borderline of McGinley Square. So a couple more blocks and I should start entering West Side neighborhood. So we'll see what's going on. This is McGinley Square area, which I made a video too. You can see a lot of development going on. Kind of like Montgomery right here, still Bergen Avenue. I think I got probably like 5 or 6 more blocks before I start entering West Side. And like I say, another cool thing about Jersey City is like if you live forward, you can rent the Via app, which is like a rideshare app if you live far from the train station. I think it's roughly like $2 and you could take it and then get to your destination. And this area is super diverse, but mostly I think Middle Eastern over here. So you'll see shops, restaurants. One thing is that I never explore West Side Avenue at the end, so that's one of my missions to do in this video. Just to see what's going on over there. I think there's a lot of business, a lot of shops. There's a supermarket right here. Nice supermarket. It's probably like a 10-minute walk from where I live. Then over here is Fairmount. And this over here is the borderline of McGinley Square and West Side. So I'm literally entering West Side Avenue. Got a new development going on over here. I mean West Side neighborhood of Jersey City. So I'm probably gonna do it by get forward and make a right to see what's going on. Over here starts beautiful architecture, brownstone buildings. Still going through Bergen Avenue. Like I say, it's just literally beginning West Side neighborhood of Jersey City. Then Fairview is over there. So I think Fairview is where it officially starts. Yeah, a lot of development going on over here, and I'm really excited to see the west side part of Jersey City. So, making a detour over here, I'm gonna head towards JFK Boulevard. But it proves you how big Jersey City is. And then this over here, pretty nice street. Over here is like the houses are a little bit more isolated, but I think if I go more towards west or a little bit more south of Jersey City, then you're gonna see all the houses all bundled up together. But so far, this street is not bad. So you can admire these nice houses over here. Pretty nice. Then here's for sale. So it's like everywhere, you know, I tell you, Jersey City is really booming. It's actually like a hot spot now in the tri-state area, especially New York City area. It's so close to the city, and a lot of people, they want to live here. Like it takes me, I get to the city faster than people that live in the proper New York City. But yeah, pretty nice. JFK is ahead of me. And now with this nice weather, it's perfect to bike around. Like I saw some people in the scooters and bike. Like I told you, now in the summer, I got to start biking every single block in Jersey City. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Then ahead of me, there's some beautiful looking apartments, and then JFK is in front of me. Got some apartments right here. Nice looking apartments, and then nice looking houses. And the vegetation coming out the trees. And now ahead of me, I'm gonna make a left, and this is John F. Kennedy Boulevard, which is a pretty massive boulevard that will take you all the way to Bayonne and to other parts of Hudson County like Union City and West New York. And this is it. You can see how massive the sidewalks are, pretty clear. And a lot of kids coming out of school, you know, super residential area. And then you can see the diversity of the people, you know. That's what makes Jersey City pretty special. And you see the busy cars, and over here is the entrance to Lincoln Park. Beautiful, gorgeous park in Jersey City. But we will get there later. We're gonna explore more of the neighborhood, then we come back here. But this is a lovely park. Then I gotta say, I just love the mixture of apartment complex with some houses over here. Look at this combined together. I think the street ahead of me might have some nice looking houses, so gonna make a detour to see what can I find. A lot of history around here, and a lot of places here for rent, you know, if you're looking to move around here. Gifford or Gifford Avenue, a really beautiful street. And then once you cross the other side of JFK, it gets even nicer, like beautiful houses, beautiful apartments, and I see the trees literally covering the road. So I'm gonna head forward to show you guys what's going on. Gotta tell you, this is magic. Like, I don't live far, but I never expect to see a street like this right in the middle of the city looking style, you know, like look at all these beautiful houses over here. Kind of gives you a vibe of Bay Ridge or something like that. Like, you could be in a pretty crazy crowded area and then you end up in a street like this, full of nature, you know, the trees and all of that. Lincoln Park is over that way. But yeah, this is really gorgeous street. Houses, everything here beautiful, you know. I guess the farther you go from the train station area, like the nicer it gets. Just look at this over here, look at all this beauty. It could be also like a haunted house. So nice when the leaves be coming out, you know, it gives it like a nice vibe of a neighborhood. And it just keeps going. Like I said, this is just the beginning of the neighborhood, or west side. But just look at how gorgeous these houses are. Wow. And the streets too, and when you walk by the tree, be careful of your steps. But yeah, so far I'm really impressed. West Side Avenue is over that way. But I think I'm gonna merge back and keep going more towards south. I tell you, as I'm walking around here, all the streets that I look by are really beautiful. Especially the ones that takes you to the park. Loud noise. You know, a lot of nature, but I haven't really dig deep into the neighborhood. I think once I pass Community Park, that's when you can start seeing like the real west side part of Jersey City. So looking forward to it. I still got a long walk to do. And here we are approaching Community Park. Like I said, I drove by many times, remember passing this Walgreens, but this is the first time I'm literally walking right through it. So I think after this is where you can really feel like if you're in the west side section. Then you got a gas station over here, another gas station across the street, so a little bit of a competition. This one's more expensive than this one, so you know you're gonna stop and put gas in this one if you have a car. Then over here to your right, this will take you to 440 to the highway, and it'll take you to Bayonne and other parts of the area. Over here I can start seeing how it quickly changes. Like the other area was a little bit nicer, more isolated, but over here is like more business, a lot of things close together. So let's see what's happening. Like over here you can really see that the street starts to look more like if you're in the city, you know, the houses and all of that, compared to a couple of blocks down where there's like more of a suburb feel, you know, and more vegetation. But yeah, like I said, I've never been in this part of town. And since I live in Jersey City, I'm trying to explore as much as I can. But yeah, this will take it to the west side, but I'm gonna keep going forward past the light rail area and then explore West Side Avenue to see what's going on over there. Still, even if you walk around here, you can still see how diverse this area is. Like I say, I think if you go more forward, that's Greenville section, and it doesn't have like the best of a reputation, but I know it probably might be changing, so one day I'll explore that side. But yeah, you can see people from all types over here. And this over here, the way how those buildings look like, it feels like if you're in Brooklyn or somewhere. But I'm gonna keep making it forward to see what else is going on. The one thing I like about Jersey City is that it has a sign. I don't know if you can read it clearly, but they have New Jersey City University. Then ahead of me, the street gets pretty nice because there's a lot of vegetation and street and trees going on. But yeah, I'm trying to make it to the end of the neighborhood, make another right and start walking the main avenue or west side. I know over there is probably gonna be pretty interesting. And about what I was talking about, I think if you're living like in a neighborhood like this, it must be more convenient to take the bus. Yes, sir. It must be more, like and subscribe, that's right. It must be more convenient to take the bus or the VI riding app. So far, some friendly kids over there. Yeah, So if you live over here, like I say, it's a little far from the train station, but they got buses that get you there, and they got like the VIA rideshare app. So for like $2, I think you can take that and they'll give you in a couple of minutes to the PATH train station. So there must be a school around here because I see a lot of kids coming out of school. I forgot that it's a weekday, you know. Seeing kids like this, it makes me feel like I'm old, but yeah. Brings me memories too when I was a child, you know. The future generation over here, so a lot of them to be hanging out there. But over here is some nice architecture. Not sure if it's like a church, but I love the building. Pretty beautiful. This might be a church here ahead of me. You see some school buses. A lot of them around. This is actually a church. Lady of Victory's Catholic Church. Well, I walk a decent amount, and this is the bus stop right here. And there's more ahead of me. And this is what I'm talking about, the VIA rideshare, which is like a purple car. You could download the app, and it picks you up at a location and brings you to neighborhoods like this that are far walking distance from the train station. I think this over here is where the light rail passes by. Whoops, blocked by this, so I gotta figure my way to the other side. But not much happening over here, but hopefully I find something interesting by West Side Avenue. Then here you got the sign, New Jersey University, West Side Avenue. And it's pretty cool that Jersey City has signs like this that helps you navigate around the neighborhoods. So within 2 blocks down, I'm gonna make a right. Orient Avenue is over here, then I think Claremont Avenue, then I'll make it right there. And that should be passing the light rail stop. And then that should be West Side Avenue, and I think that's where all the businesses are happening, the stores, the restaurants. So excited to check it out and see what's going on over there. Actually, I made a detour in Orient Avenue. It's gonna merge into Claremont Avenue, and I can see the light rail right there ahead of me, which is the last stop. The light rail here serves Hudson County, and it does like different routes. You know, one side will take you to Bayonne, the other side takes you right here to West Side. I think also Martin Luther King Boulevard. And then the other one takes you all the way to Tonnelle Avenue, which borders Union City and West New York. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. First time I'm in this side of the town of Jersey City, so really excited to see what's going on. There it is right there, the light rail, and the last stop. There's no way you could go over that side, so I gotta go around the street. There's a mural on the other side, so let's see what's happening. Then made it here over Claremont. There's like a massive area over there where the light rail goes, but then new developments happening over here, which is pretty nice. So one thing they do is, where the light rail is, they try to develop the area with new apartment. That way it's convenient to the station, and that way people can commute to the city or anywhere they got to go and work. But ahead of me is West Side Avenue, so it should be pretty interesting to see what's going on over there. West Side Avenue, the light rail station's over here ahead of me. So it's pedestrian, you can cross to the other side, which is pretty nice. So yeah, pretty cool. And then I think once I pass over there, it should be pretty interesting with the business and the stores. But yeah, this city never ceases to amaze me every time I explore something different in the area. And it's one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite. They even got the signs in the streets like West Side Avenue. I guess it's like a district that they try to develop. Here we are making it deep into the business district, and so far, pretty cool, pretty diverse. So it's not just Journal Square, the downtown area. You come a little forward over here, you see all types of people. Not much over this way, but I think if I go forward, it'll be more interesting. So let's see, we got a couple of businesses over here, and I heard there's an amazing coffee shop in this avenue. Not sure where it is. This over here is like a pizzeria. Then we got a church there across the street. Like I say, I've been in West Side Avenue, but like by the park. I've never been in this side. So I didn't know about this area over here. So it's like everywhere you're going downtown Jersey City is like, everywhere you're going in Jersey City is literally like a downtown area. You know, every neighborhood has like its own district and stuff. So
I'm going for what I wanted to.
Yeah, let's go forward. There's actually like a nice mural ahead of me that says West Side. This is actually the coffee shop I saw online on Instagram or on the blog, and I heard it's really, really good. So I'm not gonna have coffee because I already have my breakfast, but one day I'm just gonna come back and check it out to see how good the spot is, and I can come on my bike and park it around here. There's a barber shop too. A lot happening over here. It's pretty cool. Keeps going, and nothing fancy, you know, but still Kind of resembles like any other neighborhood you'll see around Brooklyn or even Queens, like the structure of the buildings. So like I say, a lot of areas in Hudson County that resemble some of the neighborhoods in New York City. Then this is Chinese restaurant right here. But yeah, pretty cool and super diverse. So across the street, because I think it'll be more interesting if I show you the other side. So here you go. A lot of business going on, so I feel like this is super local, and this is like another face of Jersey City. You know, most of the times people focus on downtown area by Grove Street, Exchange Place in Newport, but they don't show you like what else is happening. You know, there's a lot of cool multicultural neighborhoods over here, just like New York City, you know. And this is where you experience like the real Jersey City with local people, all in all walks of life, you know, stores, everything happening. So yeah, don't be afraid to venture outside the tourist area. And they even got a DQ over here, and they have it like an old school style, where they got the shops out there and you can stand in the street and order. Usually you see it like other parts of Jersey, but outside the city. But this is like first time I see it in a while around here. And it's in this neighborhood in West Side, so that's pretty cool. Especially when this blazing summer comes, that might be a cool spot for you to cool down, get a shake or an ice cream, and just explore the neighborhood or go to the park, which I think is not far from here. Then it keeps going, and one thing I noticed, there's a lot of pizzerias in this avenue over here. And they got a couple of offices over here, like medical office, Middle Eastern spot here, because I see the sign written in Arabic. So like I say, it's all types of people you can imagine. You know, that's what I love about a neighborhood, and that's what brought me to Jersey City. And they got a library here in the corner, West Bergen Library. I'm really impressed, you know, really impressed with this avenue. It's beautiful. So I gotta hang out here often. I got my bike, so I'm gonna be biking around here, you know, a lot of. What I like about it is that they even have a spot where you can tie your bike, you know. Not sure if it's a good idea, but yeah, it's a really cool area to explore. This is pretty cool. They got a Filipino buffet right here. This is interesting. As you guys know, I was in the Philippines and a couple of months ago, and to walk around here and see a Filipino buffet is pretty cool. But keep in mind, Jersey City has a high population of Filipinos. Like I say, every kind of people live in this beautiful city. Here we are back again in Community Park. I think the park should be over there. So I literally walk in squares around the neighborhood. And over here, I just made it to Lincoln Park, which I made a video here last year or 2 years ago, I think. But yeah, pretty beautiful park, you know, if you guys want to check it out. I'll leave it somewhere up here so you guys check out the park, you know. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It goes all the way to the end, and it got a couple of lakes around. Yeah, so over here, they got a gazebo in the middle. I noticed that most of the parks in Jersey, they have a gazebo. Then plenty of space around here, and it keeps going all the way towards the end. But I'm not gonna walk to the end because I'm focusing more in the neighborhood. But this is like one of the main attractions of this beautiful neighborhood, the West Side. Then here I am in Bentley Avenue, and this street is going up the hill, but I gotta tell you, it's a really beautiful street that I wanna show you. This is the street right by the park with beautiful trees, and then look at the houses. Some beautiful houses they got over here. Just look at it, surrounded by the trees. Like, who would have thought, like, around Jersey City, you know, you got streets that look just like this. There's some nice houses on the other side, so I'm gonna cross the street to show you guys. And this is still part of West Side, you know. It's just crazy. It's crazy how you go from one side of the neighborhood to another one, and it just changes. But yeah, look at this beautiful houses right here. Wow. Gorgeous. And the trees and everything, gotta tell you, pollen is kicking in. But pretty nice to explore around. They're more wide over here, and I love how they maintain the front area of their houses. But yeah, it's a beautiful street. You know, I never explored this area. And it's not too far from where I live, so that's the beauty about getting out of your comfort zone and exploring what's in your backyard. So that was the end of my video exploring West Side in Jersey City. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.